Hello everyone, my name is Silver Willowing and welcome back to School of Dragons. Today we got a brand new Titan and I am absolutely baffled at how fast we got this Titan after its initial release, and I am of course talking about the Titan Deathgripper. So we just got Deathgripper recently with the Hidden World expansion, and now it has a brand new Titan for us as well. So before we take a look at the Titan, let's just remember everything about the regular Deathgripper. It is of course Grimmel's dragons. They are considered very evil, they're considered quite fast, quite smart, and quite dangerous, with both acid breath and a stinger that injects venom, which could potentially kill its foe very easily. So this is a really ferocious dragon, and I am very excited about seeing it become even more ferocious as we turn it into a Titan. So let's just get to it. So here we have the Titan Deathgripper. First of all, I really like the coloration on this guy. He has a really nice fade. I colored mine in the traditional black and red colors, and he just have a really nice texture on him. His different colors really fade nicely in and out of each other. He's got this really prominent mask on his face with the red around his eyes going all the way up to the back of his head, which looks really impressive to me. So really nice coloration options on this guy, as well as the wings that turn completely red, and as a strong contrast to the other color, which is black in my case. So his tail is a lot larger as well. We can see the stinger here, and the, I don't know if you call them flaps, or the containment that the stinger is normally inside when it's not out, are also considerably bigger. So the overall tail is very massive, and that stinger could just penetrate directly through a human. Just look how big it is compared to my Viking sitting on the back of this Deathgripper. That is a huge stinger. So I can only imagine that this Titan Deathgripper is many times more ferocious than the regular Deathgripper. So we also noticed very quickly that there's 2 tusks now on each side, giving the Deathgripper Titan a total of 4 tusks. We have the main tusks, which are now considerably longer and curved, and then a secondary tusk that comes out of kind of the side of the cheek of the Deathgripper, which is very intense. This dragon can just stab you in so many more ways now. His legs are also slightly bigger. The pincer is not considerably larger, which is a bit surprising, but then again it would be really hard for him to move around if the pincer was much bigger than it already is. I can see that it's slightly bigger, and it has a different coloration now compared to the regular Deathgripper. So overall, I think this Titan looks amazing. He looks very recognizable, which is always an important detail with the Titan dragons. It has to be bigger and better, but also be recognizable. So this guy seems to be a really nice Titan, but let's take him in the air and see how great he looks up there. So he is a lot bigger than the regular Deathgripper, as it goes with most Titans. They are considerably larger, and this guy is no exception. His wings are absolutely colossal, and I just love the way that they look. They are so big. Just look at them. I have to zoom out so much. So huge wings, and now also a really huge body and a colossal stinger on him. Or her. It's a female in my case. So that is some truly impressive Titan level up that we have here. I think that overall she works all the way through. We're just inspecting her for any flaws, any errors. I don't think I see any. And you can call me the Debbie Downer for like, oh, you're looking for problems? No, but with School of Dragons you always have to be a little more alert with these new things, because there's a chance that something is terribly wrong. So let's just take a quick look around, and she seems completely fine all the way through, which is a really nice surprise. It's very good in general when the Titans really work flawlessly, and this girl definitely does. So let's try to use her acid breath and see the changes there. So this one is a lot more, it's thicker, and it's a lot more glowing than the regular one. It's still a very nice, recognizable breath from the Deathgripper, we know. from the movies. So I definitely like how it looks. It's very strong and a big contrast to the Deathgripper. If you choose to color the standard colors like I did. If you have a green Deathgripper, maybe not so much, but really it is a very prominent acid blast. So that's super cool. I think this Titan is one of my favorites. I really like the way she looks. I like that she's so true to her source material, to the normal Deathgripper. She has a little bit of a wiggle on her stinger. If you take a look at the stinger there, it's kind of wiggling when she moves it. That could be a mistake, but I kind of like it almost like she's itching to use the stinger, so it's like twitching around a little bit because she just wants to stab somebody with it. I think that's pretty cool actually. So I think this Titan is extremely well done. I like everything about it. I'm really pleased and surprised that we got it so fast after the release of the dragon. So I'm super stoked, and I definitely don't regret making my favorite Deathgripper a Titan, because it's well worth it. So please let me know what you think about the Titan Deathgripper down in the comment section below, and I will look forward to reading it. And thank you so much for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed it, and consider subscribing for more dragon adventures. Hopefully I'll see you next time. So long, dragon riders.